Alright, good morning guys. This is Thursday, November, I believe it's going to be the 28th. I did release my first video after a very long break from Poshmark, or excuse me, not Poshmark, Poshmark 2, but YouTube. And so in yesterday's video that I released, it was just how to go ahead and start making your budget with your income. Went over what fixed expenses were, variable expenses, sinking funds, and that the amount due and then the due date is very important. And so this is our scenario that we're working with here. This is a weekly budget. This is going to be for the month of November. This one is not going to include us budget billing for your rent that is going to be due on the 8th. Because we're just starting out, and so this will just be paid like normal, and then we'll just be moving forward from there. But so rent, utilities, cell phone, car payment, car insurance, the Visa bill, groceries, gas, and then we'll get to the sinking funds. But I wanted to go over how I put this on our calendar because it is broken down weekly. So again, like I said, the rent, I put all of the due dates here. Rent and car insurance are due on the 8th. Utilities and the cell phone is due on the 18th. The car payment is due on the 26th, and then the Visa bill is due on the 27th. And then I took these numbers here. Again, we're not talking about rent here. I'll show you how we're going to utilize this information to make it a lot easier for December. But for like utilities, it's due on the 18th. So this week that we're talking, so this week, and then this week, so 3 weeks. So it's not due till here. So we did 36 times 3, so $108 will be due here. But we have already budgeted every week here. Then I did that with all of our bills. So the next one is cell phone, also the 18th. So we did 1, 2, 3. For the cell phone, which is $65. So $65 divided by 3 is $21.66. I just rounded it up to 22. So we did cell phone here, $22. And we just did that every week. Obviously, it's due here. So for 3 weeks, it's $22. And so I did that with all of these. I also did that with the Visa bill. And so, and that's shown here. So that totaling every single week that we're going to be doing the car insurance, the utilities, the cell phone, the Visa bill comes up to $206 weekly for those expenses. And so I was going to calculate what we're looking at as far as, so $14.95 is what we show as being our weekly bring home pay. So we're going to take that. We won't start with that, but that's what we are at, is $14.95. So we're going to take the $206 for our weekly expenses, and then we also have gas here for $45 each for each vehicle. We're doing it as two vehicles, so $90 a week, so 90. And then groceries we have is $190 a week. And then I will get into more detail about the sinking funds, but I have that as $391, and I'll break that down in the next video. And then we'll stuff the envelopes as well. For kids, it's for 2 children, elementary age, $86. And then I will also let you know what Big Save is. It's a $5,000. At the end, you end up with this. We'll go over this, but $5,050. That's included in this as well. I'll go over that in another video. Oh, I don't know where I'm at now. Let me see. 206, 90, 190, 391, 86, and then 100 for the Big Save. And then, am I missing anything else? My figures aren't coming out. Oh, eating out. I didn't add that one. And I put eating out. So 75 So it's about $38 per person for each adult to eat out. 90, 190, 391, 86, 175 for eating out. And then we're gonna do a challenge because we could try to save some money for this year's Christmas. So we're gonna do $75 a week for this. So it'd be $213 total for that information. And so that leaves us with $282 left. So my plan is this. So rent is due here. We've already taken care of that all one big lump sum. But from starting the week after, we have $282 left. We're going to take $228 of those dollars every single week and put that to the side for the mortgage payment for December. So mortgage payment here, mortgage payment here, mortgage payment here, and then also here the first week in December. And then we've already managed to save everything we needed in order to pay rent here for the month of December. So after adding the $228, that's $14.41, and if we subtract that from what we make every single week, that leaves $54 a week. So now if we wanted to do, I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope I'm not going too fast. We're basically just taking our fixed expenses, some of our variable expenses. Groceries is just going to be every single week the same, but the Visa is included in this, and we're just spreading it out to make our money work for us throughout each week that we get paid. And so if we wanted to, we could also, because this is also due at the beginning of the month, which is car insurance. Car insurance is $108, and we pay that here. So we have a little bit left over. What did I say that amount was? Let's see, and then plus the 228 minus 4. So we have $64 left. Hopefully you're getting this information as I'm doing it. I was gonna just do it all without you, but this is the process. So if we have $64 a week left over, and our car insurance is $108. And how many weeks do we have here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks before the car insurance is due in December. So we're going to take the car insurance is $108, divided by 4 is $27. So we can do that also here with the car insurance. $27. Car insurance. So we have already, the whole month of November, we've not only taken pretty much care of the mortgage payment for December, but also the car insurance payment. And just keep doing that every okay. So now we're going to subtract, guys, I don't know what oh, here, 64. 64 minus 27 equals, we have $37 left a week. So hopefully that makes sense to you, and just showing, if doing this process, how much it can work for your budget. And then also, I'll go over the sinking funds with you. This is, you have to write it all out a couple times before you get it. So I have emergency fund. Again, it was twice the amount of whatever your rent is, plus $1,000 should always be in your emergency fund. So that comes out to $2,820 is what we're budgeting for. So $58 a week. Bulk grocery I have here for $19 a week, and I think that is every month and a half we would be going. So for so six for 6 weeks. So 19 times 6 is $114 every time you go. Christmas is $19 a week. Vacation is going to be $18 a week. Adult clothing is $9 a week. Date night is $18 weekly. Holidays, which is like decorations or Thanksgiving, $8 a week. These two are just put personal. We can come up with other sinking funds, games or something that we can do later. This is $6 weekly for each one of them. Car insurance, we're trying to budget to pay 6 months in advance for our car insurance. It's cheaper and you're just getting ahead, so that's $26 a week. Car maintenance, it's for 2 cars, it's $24 a week. Family dinners, so going to a big family dinner quarterly, so that's 4 times a year, that's $9 a week. I'm paying off the Visa bill, which is $36 a week. Doctors, co-pays, and meds for 4 people, $72 a week. Just for fun, a sinking fund is $11 a week. Pets is $18 a week. And then the last one is home maintenance, $34 a week. So that's $391 weekly for that. And then I told you I did for the children. This is for elementary age children. The total is $86 a week, but that is broken up between 2 children. So when I give you these numbers, we're going to be doing this twice, one for each child. So future car is $6. Investing is $4. School supplies is $7. Clothing is $9. Field trips is $3. Parties, if they have parties, or the science fair, or the book club, or the book fair, $3. Summer, that is $5. Birthdays is $3. And then Christmas is $3 as well. And this is broken down, this is for each child, totaling $86. And we'll be I'll show you how I made these, and then we'll be stuffing these in my next upcoming videos. But I just wanted to go over with you what they look like as far as being broken down. If you have any questions on sinking funds or budgeting by the paycheck, or any of the information that I've given you here, you can certainly just leave me a comment down below, and I'll definitely try to answer it for you. This is just breaking it down more than just what the amount due, over how many weeks we have until it's actually due. And you can automatically save for these. You can put them in your cash envelopes if you need to. You can also, it's called Opportune. It used to be called Digits. You can also have different savings things on there for them to take that out weekly. The weekly amounts that are here, they can just be taken out and put into each fund. If you're interested in Opportune, I can give you information about that. You can also, through your bank, I know I have Chase, so if I wanted to, I can just have these amounts come out to each fixed expense on a weekly basis, so that it's actually being sent to the creditor, which is how I do this part, for the fixed expenses. If you have any questions about that, as far as the bank being able to do it, I think you can do it weekly, you can set it up to do weekly, bi-weekly, whatever, in whatever date of the month. My husband gets paid on Fridays, so that's why these are all over on this side, because that's the date that he gets paid, and then that's the date that I will have the bank automatically send the weekly payment to each one of the creditors. Same thing with the mortgage payment. I'll do that, and it should also save you on more going to the principal, paying it weekly like that. You might get some kickback from your mortgage, whoever holds your mortgage. They may not like that. You might have to talk to them about how to go about doing that. Some banks don't like you sending it weekly. I don't know, but we have had no problem doing it in the past. Again, this is just a scenario. this isn't exactly what our budget is, but this is the one that I'm starting with. Again, I said in a previous video, I'll do bi-weekly, and I'll change up the ages of the children being elementary, middle, or high school, and then I'll also do monthly, because your grocery bill, your sinking funds, all of those things are more the older that the children get. So I hope this was helpful for you. I will be doing the sinking funds, going over the envelopes. You don't need anything fancy, you just need markers. If you want to do fancy stickers, you can do that, but you just need this size of envelopes. It fits the money perfectly. And then also index cards, so we can keep track on a weekly basis how much we have put in there. And then, you know, if we take anything out, we can also keep track of that as well. As we go along, I'll transfer them to the fancy envelopes like this, but I'm just doing it this way because, I mean, there's several. I've wanted to do budget like this a lot, but I've seen other videos and never wanted to do it because I didn't have a fancy envelope binder like this. But we just need to get started on the budget. So this is fine to start with. If you have stickers, great. If you don't, no problem. You need this information here and a marker, and we'll make it happen. I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day, and bless all of you.